Hi everyone, today I'd like to show you my discoid roaches. So this is one species that I really wanted to have for a very long time. And for some reason they are barely available where I live. So I actually got them through a friend. So a friend of mine bought these for me from someone else from another country. I don't actually know who they are from. But what was really a surprise for me is just how tiny these guys are. I mean, just before I got them, uh, I was only familiar with death's head roaches and Blaberus giganteus, the giant cave roach. And when these guys just started to mature pretty recently, like last month, I believe, and I was really surprised how tiny they actually are. But I bought several Blaberus species, and they look pretty similar. So I don't know. I have this is my first experience with the species, and I don't know. To be honest, I even posted a picture of these guys to the cockroach study group on Facebook, asking for verification regarding their ID. And it turned out, I actually didn't know that these guys are really hard to ID. And even if you do some genetic testing, it's still not straightforward to separate species in this genus. So it made me really, actually, it made me really interested, even more interested in them, because I wasn't a fan of taxonomy for quite a long time. But when I joined that group, it's just I just realized that it's fascinating because it's about roaches. So I became really interested in how to differentiate species, and it's just a fun topic. So I don't have a lot of experience keeping these species, but they seem to be very easy to care for, and from what I've read, um, they breed pretty fast and they are easy to breed. And among all the Blaberus species I bought, this is the only species where I have all the individuals, so I haven't lost any of them. I believe you might have seen a nymph somewhere, but yeah. So I actually wanted to buy 10 nymphs, but I've got less than 10 from all the species. Oh, here's one. So I think I have 8 in this tub. Um, yeah, so I really need to move them to a bigger tub pretty soon. But about keeping them, as you can see, they like to hide in the soil. It's actually the Arcadia bioactive soil mixed with some organic topsoil. So it's like 70-30%, 70 Arcadia and 30 topsoil. I put them in some leaves this morning. They ate quite a lot of it. You can see they are not a huge fan of fruits and veggies. I believe I gave them some banana too, so I can see that all the bananas are gone. And they do love high protein cat food because that's all of the cat food is gone. I provided some pieces of bark so they don't have any problems molting. And I want to show you just one individual. And just when I fed them this morning, I saw this guy just molting. Yeah, here's that little guy. And I just separated it because I disturbed the molting process when I fed. I didn't check the sex, but anyway. So I just saw this guy molt when I fed them, and I separated it because I just wanted to make sure that he or she can molt properly. So this is a lovely species. I'm really looking forward to breeding them, and just to make sure that I have the right species, because to be honest they seem too small for the species, but I really like to hear your opinion if you have experience with the species. I'd like to know what you think, but when it comes spring, I like to get them from this species, this Blaberus species and others from a different source, and obviously keep them separate and see how they compare, because they seem just different. Because but to be honest, I wanted to get this species because I read a paper about them, about their behavior, and there was supporting material for the paper, a video about these roaches, and they seemed not just bigger but also different in body shape. So I don't know if that was the roaches were misidentified in the paper, or I have roaches that are not what they should be. So we will see. This is really a fascinating topic. So thank you so much for your attention, and if you have any info on this species, please share it with me, because this is a new one for me, and totally a new experience. They are maturing nicely for now, so let's hope for the best, and I can't wait to see the offspring. Thank you so much.